Yes, welcome to this tutorial. Today I want to show you tips on how to use sheet metal. We are going to design our own features. If you look at your design tree, this is a design library where you have the forming tools like the emboss tools, extruded flanges, lances, louvers, and ribs. So we are going to learn how we can create this louver very quick. Then we save in our file. Then we see how we can use it, because normally maybe the louver that is there is larger than whatever you don't require. So we're going to look at the commands for sheet metal. How can you use these louvers? Normally the louvers are used. If I can show you a symbol, let me show you a symbol design. Well, for the purpose of ventilation, if you have a sheet metal, you want to do a ventilation part on your model. I used in most cases in the heavy equipment where maybe it has movers or motors that you would require to allow ventilation at the same time to prevent dust from entering the system. That's why you find you require these louvers. So let's go hand in hand, step by step. I show you how to design your own, customize your own louver, and then you use it in a sheet metal. So let's do, first of all, file, new part. Um, I want to use a simplest method, top plane, sketch, just rough measurements. I'm just doing a rough measurements, for example. So can they use this one as maybe 150? This one I can say maybe 100. Just a rough estimate. I want to create a simple louver that we can use in our design. Extrude boss base. Can put to 10. Okay. On this top plane, top face sketch, take let's use this straight line. That is slot. Maybe let's dimension our slot. I want to use the simplest, maybe 50. Small part. This one I want to use 10, 8, for example. I want to customize my own louver. I can also sketch a center line from this. I want to customize this. Then make sure you make it for construction. You can trim this part, this. I just want to leave it the way it is. Then I come to features, not revolve. You can use revolve here, revolve. Then I can pick this one as my center. Then put here 90-degree to be like this. It is down, so I want to change to come up like this. It was down, so I want to change, but I'm using 90-degree. And ensure you also merge, then click OK. Once you do that one, you can do a fillet for the purpose of allow it to fit on the sheet metal. This line fillet, maybe you can put a big fillet like 10. I want to use a small fillet. Let me use 5. 5 is too big. 4 is okay. Even 3. Let me use 4. For the purpose of fitting on the louver, I can use, let me use 4. This is the smallest. I don't want to go too big louver. Okay. And then remove this face. So click on this face, sketch, convert, then come to features, extrude cut, say through all. Okay. So that we remain with this face. So this is what we remain with. So this is what we want to create as our own louver. What do you do? So this is what we have created. But you need to have in a sheet metal now, you come to sheet metal because we want to create a forming tool called louver. So that we save in this file here. We save here. So we come on sheet metal here, just call sheet metal. In case the sheet metal is not there, put your point on this feature manager design tree, right click, then go to tabs. All the features that you want to use will be here. So you have the sheet metal, then click forming tool. So in this forming tool, we have one thing, the stopping face. Which face can need to be used to stop? Which face can need to be used to align on the face? I want to use this face as my stopping face. Then which face should I remove? I want to remove this face when I'm forming. Then insertion point, I click on that part on insertion point, or before you do that, the simplest way you can do is click on this face, sketch, so that it allow you to insert where you are going to align the model on your part. Then pick a point, place a point here on the midline. This line is very key. Exit, then come to forming tool, stopping face, go to this face, faces to remove, click on this face. The face that will remove material, then insertion point, click on insertion point, it automatically detects the insertion point. Then click OK. After clicking OK, come to File, Save As now. Save As. Ensure you go to where the louvers are, for example. Ensure you go where the louvers are. How would you go there? Yes, here. So this is the part we need to save. This is the file we need to save. How do you arrive at that? Check the file location. It is program data, SOLIDWORKS 2023 design library. So you can go direct if you want to save this. Just put a pointer here to show you that we're going to program data, SOLIDWORKS 2023 design library forming tools. So come here, file, save as. You save inside that part. So I can go to my computer. I want to save inside that file program data. Yes, if program data is not there, ensure that you go and click hidden features or hidden data so that it can be shown. Go to SolidWorks. Go to SolidWorks, then SolidWorks 2023, then design library, then forming tools, then louvers. Once you do there, you come there, you can now click here my louver design. Yeah, maybe design one. Then ensure here the file format to check is check as form tool. Form tool. Click form tool. The file type. The file type. Automatically, if you click form tool, it goes automatically there. So if in case it doesn't go where it is, which means if it was like maybe you are saving this format, it won't go there. So you have to pick the form tool, it will automatically go there, or the file location the way I've shown you. That's how you will locate the file location. Go to the local disk. You go to your program data. Then just press S. It goes to SolidWorks. Then SolidWorks 2023 design library. Then you go to forming tools. Go to louvers. Then you save your file there as the form tool. File name as form tool. Then you click save. Once you do that one, it comes here. I can update louvers. You see it is here under this design library. Yeah, I can hide it. You can design library, form tools, louvers. This here. This is what we have saved. Next is you can even close it. Yes, you can even close it because you have saved it. Is it? So I want to create a sheet metal, a simple sheet metal, and then I show you how to use the louver in a sheet metal. So come to maybe, for example, top plane sketch, a simple sheet metal, um, a simple sheet metal, depending on your design where you want to put it. Maybe let's say this is 100, maybe this is 150, yeah, for an example. And then come to sheet metal, the base flange. You can pick, you can use the gauge table still, where we use the gauge table, or you can just put the thickness you want. I was using 1.2, but let's use the sheet gauge table for us to make the standard sheet metal. Then we use it. So I want to use the smallest. The gauge here I want to use 18, which is 1.2. So I'm using gauge 18. Click OK. You can add other features if you want to add on a sheet metal. Maybe, for example, I can put this. Maybe this can be 100 also. I'm assuming this is my design. I want to put this. That is my design, for example. If this is what I want, or I can move the last one. Sorry, yeah, it's okay. Click OK. Yeah, this is a first way. I just show you. I want to show you. Then we use our louver in our design. I can increase this one. Maybe I can just drag this, and maybe this. I can put it 200, for example, to 7. Can go or drag this one to go the height I want, like there. Can put this is 230. Can put this on 230. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is too big for the purpose of this demonstration. I can remove this to be smaller. Yes. Then this is my design. It is 100. Okay. So I want to show you how to use this louver. So what next is, for example, if I want to place on this face, I click this face, then click this icon to normal. Here, then come to design library, go to your forming tool, louver, then this is what we have created. So drag this, hold down your left button on the mouse, drag it and place where you want it to be placed, like this. This is our louver. Or so because you are customizing the louver to fit what you want, I can even use this. You see, you see different sizes of the louvers. These are different sizes of the louvers. These are because in the SolidWorks it has a standard size. For example, this is for the SolidWorks. This is a standard size. If you didn't want to use this one, you can customize yours. That's why I sorry, let me not put this. Let me undo it because I didn't want to use for the SolidWorks. I want to use for the mine I have created. So this is the one I have created. Just drag it. Sorry, drag this one like this. I want you put here. Let me put it like this, and then because it is vertical, I want to make it horizontal. So what do I do? I can rotate it is it 180 degree, and then I don't want it to be like this. So let me rotate it to 70 degree. This 360 degree, like this. Yeah, I want it to be like this. This my louver should be like this. So that the upper side is the way will be preventing dust from entering. And then you can also flip, and then you can position it. You click on position, then you start it clicks dimension. You can now start positioning. Do you see this point I had made when you were making our louvers? Yes, that was the reason. You see, when you dimension it position itself because of that point I had made. Yes. Okay. Also, this one I can put like this. Okay. So this point, let me position it well. This point and here should be 15. It is jumping, so we can just put it 15. Don't worry. Yeah, like that. So I can remove this one because it was picking the wrong part. So if that's what I want, or I can put it on the 40. Let's maybe put 45 at least to be far away. Or even 40 is okay. Let me put 40 the way it was. Okay. So this is what we had made. Then if I'm okay, I click OK here. It will create the part. You see? But why is it going inside? You see, now we have made our loafer, but it's going inside. What do you do? Let me show you another trick here. Maybe you don't want to go inside. What do? You click here, flip, then it'll go outside like that. You see? Very simple. So you have made our own louver and then you have used our own louver. You see the face I had put when I'm forming the louver, I said move the face, this is the face. Then the stropping face is the face that we put on the surface. If I want to make many, click here, come to features, come to linear pattern. I can click, maybe I want to pattern along this direction. Yes, no, not the face. I want to pattern along this edge. For example, how many? I can put maybe 5, but the distance, I can also put a distance, maybe 15, for example. Yes, you see, very simple, very simple. Then I can also change direction here. I want also to align on this, only 2 of them, like this. Maybe 75, like this, or maybe 72, for example. Yeah, or 72, like that. I'll click OK. Then there's something I can update there. I can go and update my dimensions. I can come to this one, update this, maybe positioning the way it was. I can put here, sorry, this one I can put maybe 35. Let me put 38. There's a reason why I want to show you how to maneuver with this. I can also put this one as maybe 12, for example. Then we click on this, the linear pattern will update. What does it tell you? That the linear pattern has a problem because of the changes I've made. That's how you create your louver, then you use it. So this one, don't worry with this other pattern. You see this one. So I can change or maneuver around this. Yes, very simple with the louver I have made. So you customize your louver depending on what you want to create. You see now inside how it is. As I said, the purpose of this is to allow air to go inside. At the same time, it prevents dust from entering. So if you are maybe inside here, you have motors or you have items that it doesn't require dust. So this is the best you can use in sheet metal. So how do you use a sheet metal? It's very simple. You design your louver. That's what we did. We design a louver, then we customize our louver. These are the types of louvers I've made for my design. So because SOLIDWORKS may have different louver size, you can change depending on what you want. You customize your own louver and then you save it as a form tool. You come here, save as a form tool. If you're making your own louver, you check as form tool, then you save that form tool to use as part of the design. The same effect comes to lances. You can also create lances, you can also emboss, you can create emboss, you can also create ribs. All this, it depends on the size of the design you want. If the design you want to use a normal one, you can use a normal one. But if you don't want to use the normal one, you can customize and use yours. That's what I wanted to show you on how to create a simple louver and then you use it for your design. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.